Late at night, just after Christmas, we've got a box that we're excited about getting. All right, let's take this home and open up some eggs to hatch. All right, so we're home from the post office and we've got our box. Let's open these up, see what they look like. Now, a viewer named Jeremiah sent us these eggs. Now, just because I say that, please don't send us eggs. He actually asked me and told me about the breed. I did some research and I was really interested and I said, yes, send them to me. So if you have something that you think is interesting, you can contact me, but I definitely appreciate being able to approve these eggs being sent to us without them just showing up in our P.O. box. He did a nice job. About every 3 eggs, separated them with some bubble wrap, wrapped each egg in a couple pieces of newspaper. Did a great job, Jeremiah. Number 7, number 10. So we got 11 eggs from the chicken breed. Really excited to tell you guys about this pretty rare and exotic breed. First, let me go get the incubator started and then we'll get ready to put these in tomorrow. And I'll tell you all about this breed. Now we are going to use our Brinzy Ova Easy Advance 100 incubator. It's a cabinet incubator that has 2 levels here. I think it holds around 100 eggs. That's probably why it's called the 100. I've had it turned off for a couple months. I feel a little rusty getting back into the incubating thing. So I'm excited to get this fired up. We'll let it run overnight. We'll talk about the eggs in the morning. Put that down on the ground.
Put the eggs in there. Not in the incubator.
Start from the middle. You do 2, and then do 2, and make sure you set like 1 here, 1 there. That's fine. That'll work. We've got our 11 eggs right here, ready to go into the incubator, and I want to talk about this breed really briefly. So it's the Hmong chicken, and I've done some research on it. There's a few videos with them, but pretty much all I can find are some blogs and some breeders in the US. And so I think I saw they were a recognized breed in the US since 1970. And in the past 10 years, there's really only about 500 of these Hmong chickens in the US. They come from Vietnam and Southeast Asia. The Hmong region, the Hmong people are in part of China and Vietnam, in that area, and that's what this breed is named after. Now the cool thing about them is that they're a fibromelanistic breed, which means they are black skinned, just like the Ayam Cemani chicken. And so that's what I'm really excited about, is the look of them. That Ayam Cemani look with the black eyes, the black beak, things like that, the black skin, but then they've got white feathers and then some black mixed together, which I think looks really cool. And so there's just not many of them in the US. I'm really excited to explore more into this breed and learn more about them. So we really appreciate the opportunity to try to hatch and learn more about this breed, bring more awareness to a breed like this from Southeast Asia. So let's get them in the incubator and see if we can get some of these guys to hatch. All right, there it goes. Oh, how many think will hatch? We have 11 eggs.
5.
5. All right, I'll guess 7. So I've got a little bit of a dilemma here. We're about a week into the Hmong chicken eggs and their incubation, but I need this incubator. We just started getting emu eggs.
Jake!
What's going on?
Got an egg!
Whoa! Oh, are they making a nest?
Yeah, I think so. It was covered up.
And that's exciting. We're about to put those emu eggs into here, because this is why we got this incubator, was that it can fit these eggs and handle them and incubate them well. And so we've got to get out our one of my top 3 favorite incubators is a Nurture-Right 360. I've got that incubator going. Temp and humidity have been leveling out for the past day. Let's get the eggs out of this incubator and I'll move them over and I'll do a little bit of quick handling, because this has a little light here at the top, so I can check each one as I'm putting it in and see how it's developing. So while it's not a ton of development, you can start to see some veining developing in here. So this is a good egg. Oh yeah, there's a definitive line here where the development's happening and where the air sac is. This one looks empty, but I think I'll keep it in for a little while longer. That one looks great there. Beautiful veining, and you can see that development right there in the middle. That one's great. I see a yolk developing. Oh yeah, really easy to develop the little baby chicken right there. That's awesome. That's another one that's looking great. Awesome. Yep, this one's developing well. Yep, there's another one. Development right there. And there's the last one. There's the development. That looks great. So this is the only egg that didn't develop at all. So these eggs are looking great. Just one egg to toss out. So 10 good ones, Really good development in them. We'll check these guys again in another week, but we got about 2 weeks left. So it is day 22. I was getting really nervous about these eggs. I wasn't hearing anything coming from them. I thought maybe the temperature got to them because it's been so cold out, -10, -15 at night. And I've been covering this incubator with towels just to make sure that the temp stays steady on it, and finally heard some peeping just a couple minutes ago. Egg right there and there. Have some pips on them. I had 10 out of the 11 eggs were developing after a week. I thought I screwed something up. Maybe I was just off on my days, or maybe the cooler temps slowed down the development a little bit. But let's see if they start to hatch. Wouldn't you know, I'd be watching these guys all day long and trying to film here and there to catch the first one hatch, and one already pops out of the egg when I miss it. The coloring looks amazing. It's like maybe some black and brown. So now it looks like we have a few more, maybe 2 or 3 that are getting ready to hatch soon as well. So I'll try to keep the cameras running overnight. So overnight, we had a pretty exciting hatch. We got to go to sleep with, I think 2 were hatched out at the time, and wake up and it looks like there's 5 that have hatched out now. So we're gonna need a brooder, and we're gonna go ahead and take this in the house. It's still really cold for the next week or so, so I'd be a little nervous. We've got a sick chicken over here, an older I'm Chimani. We could put him in this one and turn the heat lamp on. The button quail are doing great in here. Just got to get a little dust off here, get some wood chips in here, and we'll take this little makeshift brooder that we've had ever since we had I think the Mandarin ducks. Did we build that? Let's go ahead and get this ready to go inside. Got that water to go in. Got our starter feed right here. And then we just need a little heat lamp. I think this one works. All right, that one works. That heat lamp's good to go. And we just got to take this inside. We're gonna get one out at a time here, all right? Pooping on my computer. Here, Bella, you want one?
Yeah, I'm going to this one.
Here's the towel right here. Can you pick the chick out? Can you pick it out? What do you think? You got your chickie? Don't squeeze too tight. Don't squeeze too tight. Don't. You're cutting off the circulation, babe. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. You just hold them in your hand. You can't squeeze too tight. You're gonna hurt the chick. Oh my gosh.
But hers still likes it. That's my chick, Bella.
There you go. There you go. You're doing a good job. Oh no. Bella squeezed that chick too tight, and now he's struggling to breathe. I was in full-on panic mode. I wanted to show Bella and Isaiah the chicks before we put them in the brooder, and usually she does all right holding them. Stop, stop, stop. But she squeezed this one too tight. I thought the chick might die. And so I ended up stopping filming for a while to make sure the little guy or gal would get his breathing back to normal. Oh, we had a scary moment there. I let Isaiah and Bella hold these chicks and Bella went in for the death grip, so this chick still seems to be alive but struggling a little bit. I was trying to show her how to properly hold the chick and she held it really tight for a couple seconds. I'm hoping the chick's gonna come out of it. I think it's doing all right, but at first it was just laying there. It's tough sometimes just to, the kids want to be a part of it and have fun, and all right, I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Really loving the variety of colors I'm seeing here, from black to browns. We still have 5 eggs left. I'm not sure if any more are gonna hatch, so we'll give you an update here sometime later today or tomorrow. I'm gonna put him back in the incubator for a little bit. Hopefully he can get some warmth and get his strength back up so we can go back in here with the other guys. Well, that was good to know. I just did a quick candling here and I can see that one didn't really develop at all and the other 4 looks like they stopped partway through. Could have been when I moved them over to this incubator, but really glad I checked them because I thought I was gonna wait around for them. And so I'm glad to see that what's hatched all hatched together and those can be tossed out. And I think our one chick that about got squeezed to death is gonna come out of it. We put him back in the incubator. We've got these 4 down here that are fighting for warmth right now, and thankfully I think he's gonna come out of it. That's a big relief. He was really gasping for breath when I got him out of Bella's hands, and I was just feeling awful. So I'm glad to see that it looks like I got the chick out just in time. So these chicks are just about a week old right now, and they've been living here in our bathroom, my office, my editing space, and I need to get them outside in the brooder, but it's been really cold. And so we're gonna start to do a slow transition out there where we put them out during the day and then probably bring them back at night just to make sure that they're transitioning to the weather. They will have a heat lamp, but it'll be a little cooler because of maybe a little bit of airflow from outside. So I need to recreate this brooder right here, food, water, some wood chips down. Still lots of snow on the ground out here, but it's starting to melt. So we're getting about 40 degrees during the day. And those chicks need about 80 to 90 degrees in the brooder. If they were with a mother hen, she'd be sitting on them most of the time. And so we just have to make sure the heat lamp is low enough and there isn't too much cold air around for a problem. And then here's our kitty Cookie. She's in here probably hanging out by the heat, but I don't want her in here messing with these chicks. So first I need to get a layer of wood chips down. I have this heat plate too, besides the heat lamp. They can actually get under there and feel the warmth from this heat plate. But I'll put it in for a little bit just to give them some extra heat in case they wander under. Then I like to find boards to put our food and water on. Keep it from spilling everywhere. With the younger chickens, I usually like to use this. They can all eat at the same time, but only 5 of them. They'll do just fine with this feeder. And then we've got a little water in there. We just need something that won't spill out and hopefully they won't be able to poop into. So now I've got their space all set with the heat lamp, the heat plate, food and water, and then a place for them to sit under there. And I think I'll build a little bit of a roost spot right here with some boards in case they want to elevate a little closer to the heat. So we'll set that up and we'll go get the chicks. Hey Batman.
Hi.
Hi, you ready to get some of these chicks?
Yeah.
They're all different colors, and here's one that's more brown, black.
Yay!
Whoa! There's one, look at that. Face design, the white and black around the face. So pretty. There you go.
What's in here?
That's so fun. They're already utilizing the little changes in elevation there. Now we just need to go get the last 2 chicks. These 2, this one has just a little tint of brown on his head, but they're pretty much all black compared to the others that are a little more brown and with a little bit of white on them. All right, guys. We'll keep an eye on them and we'll see if we need to take them inside the house tonight. Well, we have had some amazing weather over the past few days. I think we're definitely going to still see some cold weather here this winter, but these chicks are a week older. Let's get them out and let the family spend a little time with them. Ah! What are the names?
Porky.
Porky?
Yeah, Porcupine. And Subble Duper. And Smashy.
They're all coming on my arm.
And Peggy. And the The last one is
Chicken.
Zuma.
Open. Don't squeeze. Don't squeeze. Keep your hands open.
So we had a little issue with her holding one of these chicks, and it was one of these two. Black, it could be this one right here. So what do we do to keep her from squeezing them to death?
We need to teach her that she needs to keep her hands open. Yeah, open.
So do you know what breed these guys are?
No idea.
So can you say Hmong chicken?
Hmong chicken.
So the H I think is silent. So,
So why does this one have feathered feet and nobody else?
Becky noticed that one's got feathered feet. We haven't seen that on any other. Which one? This one?
Well, Uriah
Hey,
has that
I'll
one
pet
too.
mine.
That one looks like it has feathered feet.
Good job, Bella. So the Hmong chicken, we've got 5 of them, and they've been doing really well for the past week. We thought they were going to be too cold the first couple nights, but they did really well. I wasn't worried about them at all in there. Look how well their feathers are already coming in.
I got all 5 chickens on the chicken ranch. This puppy. No, this is Massey.
So I don't know if we'll have enough to have a breeding flock with these guys, but just 5 of them. Maybe if we're lucky enough to get 1 or 2 roosters and 3 or 4 hens, maybe it'll work out. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have to get a few more to make sure we have enough for them. We could have the Indio Gantes in one, we could have the Ayam Chamanis in another, and then the Hmong chicken in the 3rd coop. That'd be cool. Now, I know why you guys are here, because you probably want a free incubator, right? Usually we do 2 or 3 incubator giveaways throughout the winter when I test them out. I've got 1 or 2 more to test out. You know what, even though we've given this away before, the Nurturite 360, we used it to hatch out. What's a good criteria for winning the incubator?
Maybe what chickens are going to hatch out this year.
You heard it from Becky. We're just gonna give away one of these. We've given away these before, and so it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. We'll pick one person, tell us what chickens you're gonna incubate and why you want the incubator, and I'll pick somebody in 1 week from this video release. Everybody say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
What a chickie. Remember? Just like that.
All right.
Bye.